Hey y'all, it's Dr. Lori. Today we are going to dive deep into what a lot of students think as the most challenging section on the MCAT, but it could also be the most rewarding, and that's the CARS section. So if CARS makes you nervous, I promise you are not alone. But the good news, with the right approach, you can absolutely make CARS your strongest section. So in this video, I am going to break down the exact strategies that we see some of the top students use to make sure that they really master this section consistently. All right, ready to transform your CARS? Let's jump straight in. So first, let's just talk about understanding the CARS section. You really want to make sure that you understand what MCAT CARS is actually testing. It is not about memorization or content knowledge, obviously, because there's no telling what the passages are going to be about. So instead, it is about critical reading, comprehension, reasoning, and analysis skills. You need to accurately be able to understand the author's main idea, viewpoints, arguments, tone, and implications of the text. Knowing this is going to really help us be able to choose the right study methods, the right practicing skills, and not just trying to memorize facts. Okay, so let's talk about how to actually read the passages efficiently. Effective reading is really key. Here is exactly how we suggest you approach every single CARS passage. First, quickly skim the passage. Look for the topic, the main idea, and the structure of the passage. Step 2, you want to identify the author's perspective. Is the author positive, negative, neutral, or critical? Clearly note their main point. A lot of the questions are going to be about the author. Step 3, note key transition words and structure. Words like however, moreover, although. These all signal shifts or emphasis, so they're going to help you know where to look. Step 4, do not obsess over details just yet. Instead, focus on really understanding the general purpose first. Then you're going to return to details when you might need it to answer specific questions. Practice this approach repeatedly, and you're going to quickly see improvements in your comprehension speed and accuracy. But remember, sometimes it's going to be harder before it's easier, so just stick with it to give it a shot. Let's look at answering the actual questions correctly. So here is a reliable method to help you tackle some of the questions. First, clearly understand what the question is asking. Is it about main ideas? Is it about the author's perspective? Or is it diving into some of those specific details? Next, predict the answer before you look at the actual choices. This is going to help you avoid getting distracted or confused by some of the options, some of the traps that are in there. Step 3, you want to do systematic answer elimination. Immediately eliminate any obviously wrong answers first. Watch out for extreme answers and watch out for unsupported statements. Next, return to the passage briefly if you're not really sure. Quickly confirm your answer choice with the passage evidence. Do not rely solely on your memory. Follow this process and it's going to help you really consistently improve both your accuracy on the questions and your confidence overall. So, consistent daily practice is really essential to improving your CARS section. Here is one routine that you could try that might be very helpful. First, do daily passage practice. 1 to 2 passages at minimum. Make sure they are timed. Make sure you do exam-like conditions. And then you want to have daily active review. Review all of your incorrect or unsure answers deeply. Ask yourself, why did you miss them? And why is the correct answer correct? Weekly, do a full-length CARS section. This is going to help you build stamina and build pacing. These routines really make CARS improvement steady and also predictable. Let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid with your CARS section. Here are some common traps that we see some students fall into that have a little bit lower score on the CARS section. First mistake is reading for details at the beginning. Always get the main idea and the author's viewpoint very clearly first. Those are a lot higher yield questions. Second mistake, choosing answers that are not supported by the passage. Answers must be directly backed by the passage. Everything's in the passage. There are no outside assumptions in CARS. Third mistake, overthinking the passage. Keep it simple. CARS passages generally tend to be straightforward, so trust your logical reasoning. Okay, so let's talk about managing your CARS timing. The timing is key, so here's how you could manage it really effectively. Try to do approximately 10 minutes per passage. That includes actually reading the passage, reading the questions, and answering the questions. Try sticking closely to timing and guidelines. You want to mark and move on quickly if you're stuck, and then only come back to it if you have enough time. Try using a timer during your practice to make sure that you're really building your pacing skills as you go through. So, quick recap of your new CARS success plan. Efficient passage reading strategies, systematic answer analysis and elimination, consistent daily practice and review, and you're going to avoid common mistakes, and you are going to stick to your timing guidelines. CARS can and will become your strength. It takes practice, it takes consistency, and it takes strategy. But the payoff is huge. It really can be a huge boost to your score. You've got this, and we're here to support you. If you are interested in personalized help in boosting your MCAT scores, click the link below in the description and schedule a session with us. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for weekly MCAT tips and strategies, and let us know in the comments which topic you would like us to cover next. Keep studying, stay confident, you're gonna get there. I'll see you next time.